Welcome guys to my first video with blacksmithing with Goovin. And today I'm going to be showing you how to make a sword out of a baseball bat. And here is what you're going to be needing, guys. Today you're going to be needing a baseball bat, something to cut metal just in case, pliers to hold it or tongs if you have any, hammers to flatten the metal, charcoal to start your forge, which I have going right now. My forge consists of cinder blocks on the back and on the sides with the flat side facing in to keep heat in, and the charcoal is what I use to heat the fire and keep it hot, and a hairdryer is used to keep the fire even hotter to smelt the metal. I have a sink on top of mine to keep the heat in on the top, but you can just use cinder blocks for that with having the flat side facing downward. And for the anvil, I have simply a stump. Yes, a stump will do just fine. This is something flat. I have a bucket of water to handle the metal, another bucket of water just in case the fire spreads outside of the forge, a shovel, and a couple of sticky things to move the charcoal around. And if I look inside, it looks like I can just about start to flatten my baseball bat. So I'm going to go ahead and put my baseball bat inside of the forge, and yeah, we can start warming it up and flattening it to get the flat part of the sword going. Set it in there, right on top. Let's bring it over on my wood piece here and see here. Now it's starting to flatten, as you can see, so I think we can start working with it a bit. Hopefully I can start to hammer it now. Move all these poles a bit forward here. Alright, let's get right back to hammering. Okay. There we go. There. We get our way in here. Oh, I'm just gonna lay it on top right like that. There we go. I think it's ready for a little bit more hammering. It's smoking, so I think that's a good sign that it's ready. And yep, there we go, nice and flat. Evening it out on this side by flipping it over each time, make it even. Alright, it looks like it's about time to put it back in the forge. Not wanting to bend anymore, so I'm gonna put it right back in the forge. Oh yeah, see, look, it's definitely melting. My pliers just tore right through the wrapping, so I'm just gonna take that off. There's no point in letting it just burn. Okay. Almost flattened the entire sword. And then we can work through lengthening it and sharpening the end of it. And then we're going to heat it up really hot and dip it in the water to harden the sword. Yeah, it's hot. There we go. Now it's getting hot. Move the coals around a bit, keep the heat as high as possible. So quick soup. It looks like I'm done here. Okay. Tighten this a bit. There we go. move it. Got a hammer on this side to straighten it. Alright guys, I think it's about time that we do another dip. Oops, there goes my hairdryer again. Okay. And dip. There we go. Alright guys, we are now in my garage and we are going to start angle grinding. And I've clamped it here in between this table thing, and we're gonna start. So flatten out and start to get the edges sharpened. Alright guys, and as you can see, I've started to sharpen the edges and point this. This is where this is get tough. Because the baseball bat is hollow, it's starting to crack here in the front and the tip here. You can come up and see. And so I'm about to take it back to the forge and actually smash that back together. And then pretty much, yeah, you're just gonna want to keep going from straight line, just like that, across till you get your point. You want it to be even, so make sure you switch sides often. Right guys, so I'm back in the forge again, and I have my sword here. What I did was I added a guard, and this is a really simple guard. And I didn't have it on camera, so I'm just going to show you how I did it. So, I took a scrap piece of metal, folded it over. It's not going to stay, obviously. There's the closed end, and this is going to be open on the other end. So what I did is I took some pliers and folded the end over, like so, and hammered it down to keep it closed. Now it's going to slip up and down, but it's going to stay close on the blade. So then what I did was I flattened it down with this, boom, boom, boom. Took the triangle end and hammered it once, right as close as against the blade as it could, flipped it over, did the same, and the guard stays. And now what we're going to do is we're going to fix the crack in the forge, and we're going to sand off this jockey gray and black to make it look like silver, and sand off this paint. And then we're going to add electric tape, hopefully if I can find some, and have a nice grip, and our sword will be finished. So that's the next few steps that we're going to have to do, and I'm going to get right into it in just a second. I think that might be the best that we can get it to with this forge that I have. It ain't gonna heat up anymore, and if I flatten it more, it's just gonna get worse. So I think that's the best I can do here. Off the black metal, I finally sharpened the edges. I added a different piece of metal for the guard because mine just kept falling off. And instead of removing the paint, I just wrapped it in electrical tape. And so now I have my handle complete, my guard complete, and the sword complete. And now I'm gonna go test it on a milk jug. Let's see how it does. So the sword did cut through the milk jug, and all we needed was a cinder block forge and a stump for an anvil and a baseball bat. So I think that is a pretty good sword compared to what we used. And I hope you liked the video. Please press subscribe.